Hey guys, I have an awesome tutorial for you guys. I'm so excited. So today we are making Kylie Jenner's dress that she just posted on Instagram. It's pretty scandalous. But yeah, I walk you guys through it. I figure it out as I go along, and it's super fun, super cute. And I really don't want you guys to get discouraged because there is kind of like a new stitch that I teach you guys. I have no idea what it's called. I kind of half made it up off of like a star pattern, and it looks really intimidating when you get started. I almost gave up like 5 times, but once you figure it out, then you're like, oh my God. And then it's like second nature and you don't even need to think about it anymore. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. As always, check me out on Instagram, check me out on TikTok. And if you make anything in any of my videos, I would love to see it. So yeah, just you can send me it in DMs or tag me. I would love to see it. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so we are going to start with a chain that is long enough to wrap around your rib cage just underneath your bust. But there's a condition to this. Your chain around your bust, it needs to be in a multiple of 10 plus 1. So say you do like 100 chains or something like that, then you would need to do 101. It just needs to be in multiples of 10. So to start your chain, you're going to make a slip knot, insert your hook, and start chaining. So I ended up chaining 151 to go around my rib cage without stretching my chain too much. So what you're going to do is right here where you have that last chain, you're going to hold it with your fingers and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now where you have your finger, right there, you're going to loop over your hook twice and insert where you are holding your finger and do a triple crochet. So you pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So now that you've made your triple crochet, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to count 4 stitches that you're going to skip over. So not this one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and put it in the 5, and you're going to put a single crochet. All right, then you're going to chain 3, and now we are going to skip 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and put it in the 5th, and it's going to be a triple crochet. So we yarn over twice, insert, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put another triple crochet in the exact same hole that you just put the last one in. All right, now we're chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, skipping 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and putting it in the 5, and we're putting a single crochet. Chaining 3, 1, 2, 3. We're skipping 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it in the 5, and doing a triple crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over twice, and insert another triple crochet in the very same hole. All right, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put one in the 5th. And we're putting a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna skip 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put a triple crochet in the 5th. Chain 5, and put a triple crochet in the same hole. Chain 3, skip the 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a single crochet in the 5th. Chain 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a triple crochet in the 5th. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over twice, put another triple crochet in that very same hole. And now you may be able to see the pattern begin to form. We have that kind of V shape when we do the 2 triple crochets in the same hole. And we've got our single, V shape, single, V shape, that kind of thing. We're just gonna keep going down the row until we get to the very end. I'll do a couple more with you. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a single crochet in the 5th. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a triple crochet in the 5th. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put another triple crochet in the very same hole. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a single crochet in the 5th. Chain 3. Skip 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a triple crochet in the 5th. Chain 5. Put a triple crochet in the exact same hole. All right, so you're going to continue doing that all the way down your chain until you get to the end, and then I'll meet you there. Okay, so I've gotten to the end of my chain. It doesn't really look like much now, but as we get into it, you'll see the pattern start to form. So you should have ended on like one of the V shapes where you had the 2 triple crochets emanating from the 1 chain. If you didn't, you may have made an error when you counted your chains. Make sure that it's just a multiple of 10 plus 1. So there's 2 places where we're going to be inserting. At the top of the V, we're going to put a single crochet. And when we see a single crochet, like right here, we're gonna put 2 triple crochets. So it alternates. So where you see the 2 triple crochets, you're gonna put 1 single crochet. Or you see the 1 single crochet, you're gonna put 2 triple crochets. So to start, we've just finished here, chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, flipping our work, right here, I'm not going to go into any of the chains. I'm just making it extra simple for us here. I'm going to insert a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and see the single crochet that we made here. We are going to insert a triple crochet. 1 there, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another triple crochet in the very same hole. All right, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to go into the top of this V shape here with a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a triple crochet where we had our single crochet before. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another triple crochet in the very same hole. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're putting a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're putting a triple crochet into that single crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the very same hole, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're putting a single crochet in the top of that V shape. I guess it's more of a triangle now that I'm thinking about it, but chain 3, and putting a triple crochet where you had the single crochet. Make sure not to get your project all twisted up, because then you'll get confused. So we just put a triple crochet, put chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and insert in the very same hole. Chain 3, and a single crochet, chain 3, and a triple crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another triple crochet in the very same hole. Chain 3, and a single crochet. So you guys should be getting the hang of it now, but you can always go back a couple seconds or like a minute. I'll put a timestamp here to where I start showing the second row again, just so that you can get the hang of it as you go along, and just like watch me as I do it and copy it with your hands. But yeah, I will meet you at the end of the row. All right, so I've gotten to the end of the row, and this is technically one of those triple crochet V's, even though it doesn't really look like it. So I'm going to put a single crochet in that. And now I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will represent 1 triple crochet, and then we need to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is the chain 5. Then we're going to put another, or I guess our first triple crochet, into that single crochet. So see how that represents the V? And we're repeating pretty much what we did for the last row. So we're putting single crochets in the top of these triangles, and putting 2 triple crochets into these holes here. So I'll do a couple with you. Okay, so I finished my skirt part. I tied off, and now what you're going to do is fold it over and line up your two ends. So I folded it up, and that's my open end that I'm going to need to sew together. I've tried a couple different methods, but I found that this one works the best for me. So on the body, this is where like the cut part will go. So I'll bring you a little closer. All right, so I'm going to make a slip knot, put it on my hook, and now I'm grabbing one corner and seeing like how these two loops kind of fit nicely within each other, sticking in my hook, yarning over. So now I have two loops on the hook and pulling it through for the slip stitch. Then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to be honest, this isn't perfect. This probably isn't how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. I just find the next part where two like loops line up with each other and make a single crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Line up the two sides, find a spot where two loops line up with each other, and single crochet. Chain 3. The reason that I chose this is so that it would match mostly with like the rest of the way that the skirt's going. Found another spot, single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet, chain 3. Single crochet, chain 3. And while you're going, make sure that your edges still lined up, because sometimes when I do this, it'll end up like that, and you don't want that. You want the corners to all be lined up. So what we're doing all the way to the end is single crochet, chain 3. Single crochet, chain 3. Okay, so I've gotten to my end here, and what we're going to do is just chain 1, snip, and tie off. And you have your skirt done. And then at the end, we'll flip this inside out because this will be the inside of the skirt so that you don't see the seam. And see, now you can barely even tell where we put that seam there. Super cute, right? All right, now we're gonna put away the skirt for a little bit and start working on the bra cup. So this is what we're gonna be doing for the bra cup since they go sideways. And these, it really depends on how large your cup size is. I wear like a 32 double D, so that's the kind of size, and I've just like measured it against my own chest just to see what I like. But just depending on how large your breasts are, that is what you'll do. I'm going to show you how to do it for my own cat size. You're going to make two identical ones, one for the left and one for the right, of course. So I'm starting with a slip knot. And for me, I chained 40. This is the chain 40 side. All right, and so from here to like, from this end to like here, we're just going to be doing rows of half double crochet like normal. So I yarned over, pull through 1, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through all 3, okay, usually this is like my best stitch, but I am having a hard time doing it the way that I'm angled towards the camera. But so I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera, and then I will meet you just when we get to the end of the chain. Alright, so I've gotten to the end of my first row. As always with half double crochet, we are going to chain twice, flip our work like we're flipping a page in a book, and then just continue on with our half double crochets. I ended up doing 25 rows to make it up to like this part, but I'll show you how to measure it on yourself. So this is operating as our stand-in nipple here. So this is the one end that we just chained. You want it to cover enough to cover your breast, as much as you want covered really. My chest is a little bit bigger than it is on this mannequin, but what you want to do with your regular half double crochets is make enough rows so it'll cover the side of your breast and about like halfway through your nipple. Like if there is like a perfect line cutting it in half, like that's where you would want to stop. And remember, you don't want this too far into your armpit, right? You don't want it to cover that much, because as you see in the picture of Kylie, there's a strap that comes up right from this corner, and it's more comfortable if it sits more closer to the front of your body so that it can just go around like that. Alright, so just keep doing this regular half double crochets until you have like a square or a rectangle that covers to here, and then I'll show you how to do the decreases. Okay, so now that we've got this part, now we're going to start decreasing. We're going to decrease one from each end on every single row until we only have like 4 stitches left. You could do it till it's like 2 stitches, but I found that this is probably going to be the most secure for me. Alright, so you've gotten to your end where you have this much, and this will hit like halfway through your nipple. So I'm chaining 2 like normal, and now we are going to decrease one from each side on every single row until we only have like 4 stitches left. So to decrease, I'm starting my half double crochet like normal, insert, pull one through, but then instead of pulling through all of them, I'm going to yarn over again, insert into the next hole, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of those. And then I am just continuing like normal across the row. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row. I only have 2 stitches left. So now I'm going to do another decrease. So insert, pull one through, yarn over, insert, pull one through, and then yarn over and pull through all of those. Chain 2. And we are going to keep doing that on every single row until we only have 4 stitches left. So right away again, we're yarning over, inserting, then yarning over, pull one through, yarn over, insert, pull one through, and then pulling through all of them. And then just continuing down the row. So you're just going to continue on, decreasing one from each side on every single row until only 4 left. I'll meet you there. Alright, so I've decreased enough so I only have 4 stitches left. And now without any increases or decreases, I'm going to make around 30 rows, and this is like really tentative because in the next clip I'm going to show you how to measure it against your body to see how many rows we'll actually need at the end. Alright, so now what I want you to do is put on the skirt on your body. You're going to need 2 stitch markers. I actually like to use safety or paper clips or safety pins instead. Then while it is on your body, you're going to mark out where you are going to attach your cups. Make sure that the seam that you made tying the back of your skirt is directly down your back. You want this to be the direct center. You're going to mark out where you want to attach it. I think that my corner here is going to be attached right here, so I'm just going to add my paper clip. And then I'm going to add my other one, and then I have my other one, and it goes more on like the diagonal shape. And I'm going to find that spot where it lines up nicely Sorry if you can hear my dog and my cat. They're playing right beside my camera. Oh, and you're gonna attach your other safety pin. Here's my cat. He just got shaved down for the summer. And here's my dog. They're so cute. But yeah, so mark with your paper clips where you're going to attach your bra cups, and then we're going to attach those together, add the straps, and we're basically at the end now. All right, so this is our next step. We're going to attach our cups to our skirt. So this is where I have my stitches marked, and then on the center in the back is our seam. So what we're going to do, and what I've done so far, is just I snipped off where we had finished on the strap and left a long chain so that if I needed to reattach or anything, it would be there. If I just wanted to tie off, easy peasy. Did that for both sides. So now what we're going to do is take now our end here, make a slip knot, put it on our hook. And so you see how I've got like this rather large loop where I have my paper clip. Just gonna take my paper clip off and insert our hook into that loop. Now what I'm going to do is just make a single crochet, not a slip stitch, around that loop. And we're gonna do 10 total single crochets within this loop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to chain 1, flip my work, and now I'm going to take my other cup, which has gotten tangled up in my work, and you're going to look at what direction it needs to face. So you want it facing the center. You don't want to make one facing in, one facing out. You know, you're making them pointing in towards each other. So I want this cup to face in that way. So I'm just going to line up what I think looks right, because we don't have like really defined stitches on this end since we went kind of this way when we stitched it at first. Join these two together. You want to go through this part and then also through your cup and make a single crochet. So through your little loop and through your cup, single crochet. Through your loop, through your cup, and it should be 10 stitches. And you know what, this might not be perfect, but it gets it done. If you want someone who's perfect, I am probably not the channel for you. I just try my best. Anyways, so we have that attached. It should be pretty secure, right? All right, now we are going to chain 1 and flip our work so it's facing this way. Now we're going to start the strap that will go around your shoulder. So that it's all secure, I am just going to do a row of single crochets all the way down the side of this. And just so you know, this is like where we are. Alright, so just doing single crochets all the way down the side. Until we get to the end. Alright, so I've done a single crochet all the way down here, so we attached to our skirt, and then I did a single crochet all the way up. Now what we're going to do is chain 2, 1, 2, and make 3 half double crochet stitches. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if that was out of focus, but since this is a side edge and not an edge where there's defined stitches, I just kind of put them wherever feels right. So chain 2, flip your work, and this is going to be the strap that goes over your shoulder. So I am just doing multiple rows of half double crochet. I'm just going to do a ton and then try it on and then see if I need to increase or decrease. I like it better where I have too much and then I can just take some away rather than having too little and having to figure out how many I need to add and then try it on and then do it over and over again. So just make like way more than you think that you'll need. Just keep going. And then when you try it on, you can just pull it apart. Super easy. And you're doing the exact same thing that we just did on the other side for the other bra cup. And we're getting close to the end. I know I said that before, but after this, we're pretty much just adding the details, like the little strap that goes across like the top of the chest, and we're attaching the bra cups to one another. So just keep going with your rows of half double crochet. That makes a nice strap to go over your shoulder. So I'm going to keep on doing that too. Okay, so we're at another stopping point where I want you to try on your design. You see it's starting to come together. We'll have like this thing going on later. But so try it on, and this I find is easiest with a friend's help or your mom, whatever. Put it on. Have the cup sitting where you want them to sit. Hold them with your own hands. And then stretch your string and figure out where you want your string to end. And with our trusty paper clips, mark on your paper clip where you want it to finish. Or if you still have it attached to your ball, you can just pull until you get to them to the length that you want them. So just do that on both sides. And I think on Kylie's, her straps go just pretty much straight down. There's not really a picture that I could find of the back, but I often like when my straps cross. So, you know, do whatever you want, but straight down, mark there. And then I would also grab another paper clip and mark where you want them to attach. This mannequin makes it a little bit hard because the velvet holds on to the fabric, but on your own body, it moves a little bit better. So I'm marking with the paper clip on the strap where I want them to be, and then with a separate paper clip on the skirt where I want it to be. You could do this yourself, but doing it with a friend or just some extra help will make it more accurate because you won't have to be like reaching around and holding your cups and doing all of that kind of thing. All right, so similarly how we attached the cups to the front of the dress is how we're going to attach the straps to the back of the dress. And it looks like my cat's going to join us. So we're going to make a slip knot. Insert our hook. And then find the part where you marked. And we are going to insert our hook into that loop. And make a single crochet. And 2 more single crochets so that we have 3 total. All right, then we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. We're going to grab our strap, make sure that nothing is twisted. And I just need to pull some apart actually till I get down to the paper clip. And when I get to the paper clip, I'm just snipping and tying off. We're lining them up with one another. And we're going to insert through the strap. And then insert through where we made those single crochets and just do a single crochet. And we're inserting into the strap and then through the back. And inserting through the strap and through the back with a single crochet. Make sure that's nice, tight, and secure. And then we can just chain one, pull up, and snip. And do the exact same thing on the other side. So I have my shoulder straps attached now, and we're in the final stretch. So now all we have to do is to attach the straps coming off of our bra cups. I'm doing the one that goes on the bottom. I'm going to attach it to here. And the one that goes on the top, I'm going to attach it to the shoulder strap. This would also be a great place to measure yourself again. Make sure that your straps are the right length. Somehow I did it where mine were the right length, just on the first try. Don't know how, but measure it up against your body to make sure that they're not too long, because you want it to be pretty secure so that you aren't falling out of your top. So to attach this cup to the strap of this one, I had some extra yarn left over, but you could just make a slip knot and attach them. My yarn left over was just from pulling it apart and making sure that it was the right size. But I'm just going to hold it up against the strap like they're kissing and put my hook through both the cup strap as well as the shoulder strap, and go through all 4 of the stitches that we made on the cup strap with a single crochet. Pretty simple. Make a chain and snip. And that's attached, nice and secure. Now for the bottom, I also have yarn left over. So I'm just going to pull up a loop. And now for this, I am going to see how it's kind of like an empty loop. I'm going to insert through the strap first, and then through the back, like, loop part. So I'm going through there, and then underneath that loop, and just making single crochets across in every stitch. And again, we're chaining one, snipping, and tying off. So now the final step that we just have to do is add a chain to go from here to here, and that's all. Then you're done. Make a slip stitch, put it on your hook. Oops, I meant slip knot before. We're gonna insert it into one of the shoulder straps, make a slip stitch, and just chain, 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 chain. Until you have a chain that is long enough to reach all the way over to the other side. You may want to try it on to see how wide your chest is between them, so that it's not like digging into you. And then once you get to the other strap on the opposite side with all of your chains, you're just going to insert your hook, pull one through, so you've got 2 on your hook, and pull through to make a slip stitch, chain 1, and snip. Make sure to cut all your ends, and you're all done. It looks a little bit messy now, but I will show you what it looks like on me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit difficult and the dress is pretty scandalous, but I would love to see if you guys made anything that I taught you here. And yeah, check me out on Instagram at alyshaautumn and on TikTok at alysha_autumn. But yeah, see ya!